Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Gentleman's Books Club. This is the charts video, and apologies you had no game video for effectively yesterday and today. I've bloody put my back out again, would you believe it? So I've not been feeling particularly in the mood to do this, but nevertheless, I am dedicated to the charts, and we are going to be reverting back to what I promised perhaps a week and a half ago before we did the Spectrum week. Of some videos will be pushed out as and when they're done. I think it might mess the YouTube algorithm up just a little bit, but I want to keep producing. But at the moment, I'm not in the best way. I can't believe I've done my bloody back. I really can't. But enough of that. Let's talk about a few things that interest me that may interest you. Recently, I was at Crash Live 2025, an absolute phenomenal event, an absolute brilliant event. I highly recommend you go there. Based on my experience there, I will be at the Zap Live next year as well. So as far as I'm concerned, I'll be doing Zap, I'll be doing the Play Retro in Blackpool, and I'll be doing Crash as well. Can you think of any more shows I should go to? Yes, there's one more. I will also be doing Retcon as well. So I've got 4 shows planned that I'm looking forward to for next year, for 2026. But we're not going to wish our life away. We're going to go on to the next thing that I want to be talking about. So I don't particularly like the company too much for reasons that I alluded to at the top of that video. But I have been using that QuickShot 2 joystick, and my God, it is a good joystick. Someone commented in the QuickShot video that that they didn't think they're particularly well built back in the day. But yeah, that's RS Matrix. But I think they are. This one is. This is truly solid, and it has shown no signs of creaking, no signs of breaking, no signs of anything. So yeah, thoroughly pleased with that particular product. And rebuilding a collection, episode 16. Well, we're still rebuilding a collection. I've got a couple of more boxes to arrive, and then I will be rebuilding basically episode number 17. You're going to have another one of those episodes. But here's a thought for all of you people, all of you great people that may collect retro stuff. I think currently on eBay there is a lot of collections being broken up, and the reason I say this, I've managed to get 2 things. That one was on a want list, the other thing was, oh wow, holy hell, yes, I will go for this. I have managed to get that, and that has been a surprise. Those have been things that I've been waiting for a long time. And also, there's another game that very rarely comes up on eBay, and it is from Richard Shepherd Software. It is Ski Star 2000. I have seen 2 of those. I did grab another one, so I had a spare, but there's another one floating around as well at a reasonable price. And I'm looking at some of the things that are appearing, and there is definitely in my eyes, or in the way I believe it to be anyway, collections being broken up, that people are selling some of their stuff. So if you're a collector, go along to eBay and keep your eyes out and hit that F5 button, and you may find the bargain that you are looking for. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get on with the show. Let's look at top 10 for the Gentleman's Pixel Club. Now remember, we did not have a top 10 last week. We had the Spectrum top 10, the all-time Sinclair top 10. We're going back to the regular charts here. Let's go on the journey to see who your number 10 is. And at number 10, dear mother god, holy hell, Guns Go and Cannelloni. This has come back again. This is a re-entry, a game we played in January 2024. If you've been watching the charts for maybe 4 weeks, 5 weeks, 10 weeks, who knows? I really don't know. You will have seen that I've babbled on about this before, saying maybe we should play the sequel. Well, the original is back in the charts. It might be a sign to play the sequel. And number 9, up from last week's number 10, we've got Roguish, the C64 Goes Brutal. This is basically a random dungeon type experience. Very good, very good. You can get that, if I believe it came from itch.io, and I do recommend it. Go and take a look yourself if you think you're into something like this. And number 8, a non-mover Bomber Girl. She's hanging on hashtag Save Bomber Girl, hashtag Save Bomber Girl. Let's keep this one in the charts for all times. I never want to see this leave the charts. If I do, I'll probably think, no more charts. I'm done with that. She has been in the charts since we started doing them this year, and I'm proud to say she is still just clinging on. But please, if you want to do me a solid, go and watch that video. Push her up one more space. Let's fix these charts together so she never ever leaves the charts. And number 7, we've got a re-entry. This is The Simpsons Tapped Out. So what this video is all about is, a long time ago, at the beginning of this year, Electronic Arts scrapped The Simpsons Tapped Out, but people made it possible through great skills and capture of code to actually run your own personal server. I do have a video of me running the personal server, getting it up and running on my iPhone. And this video is basically me rebuilding Simpsons part 1 of a many set of videos that I was going to do. And I've still got some saved to do this, so I might pick this up again at some point. And it was basically me rebuilding Simpsons purely on the server that I was running locally here. I've still got that server set up on my main PC running locally, so I can still carry on doing this. But this is the video of after the server setup, so to speak, so you can see it running in a local environment. Back in at number 7. Your number 6, up from number 9, is Tiny Death Star on the iOS. I did another video which and these are the type of videos that I don't show in these charts, even though they're actually always in the charts. So I actually pull out the gaming videos, just keep the games there and leave the other ones sort of out of it. But this is a tutorial on how to play old iOS games. You know, we've done Rally X Rumble, we've done Star Wars Tiny Death Star. This is back in the charts, so this is running on an iPhone. So yeah, very, very pleased to do that. Very, very fun to do this. So it might be running on an iPad, I can't quite remember on how I did it. It's probably actually running on the iPad, but never mind. Tiny Death Star we had up and running on an iOS device, and I could get that up and running again if I wanted to do another video of Tiny Death Star. This was last week's number 9, this week's number 6. Let's see who number 5 is. And number 5, we got The Walking Dead clawing its way back up the charts. I don't think this has ever been at number 1, but it was at number 7 last week. And if you don't know what it is, it's basically House of the Dead, Walking Dead style shooter on rails. A lot of fun, but completely skinned for that famous TV series. And number 4, we've got a new entry on the Commodore 64. This is Death Flood, Curse of Oak Island. You know, brilliant fun game. I did enjoy doing that. I spent a little bit of time on the tutorial just to get through it, but I think that if you are into Commodore 64 games and you want to play brand new Commodore 64 games for 2025, then this will be the one for you. Let's see who your number 3 is. And it's Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. By God, he's been out the charts, he's been in the charts, and yeah, he's been around nearly as long as Bomber Girl, but not quite as long, because she has never left the charts. But yeah, he is there at number 3 on Non-Mover, January 2024, the only Scum VM game we've played on this channel. You know what, I've got to play one more Scum VM game just so I could change that bloody line. I really have. But yeah, the only Scum VM game we've ever played holds its place at number 3. And this means at number 2, we've got a brand new entry, Torvald, Echo of the Realms. So this is on the Spectrum Next. This is the demo that I had the pleasure to be involved in actually the testing of. I've done many test videos for this. You won't see these because they're directly for the author and stuff like this. And this game came a long way, and you know, at the moment it's presently on hold until at least after Christmas. But great demo, and the demo will be available on the Crash for Crash for Christmas or something like that. Not 100% sure how it's going to be distributed, but Torvald, Echo of the Realms, you're this little guy that you see on the middle platform there, and you know, I truly hope that this game gets a full release. It absolutely deserves it. And number 1 for its 4th week, and I don't actually have the 4th week graphic on there. That's a mistake on my behalf, but we're assuming 4th week because it was there for week 1, 2. We then had a break with the Spectrum charts, and then we've got this for its 4th week. So we'll say 4th week. A very far away horse remains very far away at number 4, and this is the charts. This is the charts for the Gentleman's Book Club. Hope you're all having a good time. Apologies about the video maybe sort of a bit stagnant at the moment. You know, I've got to get my back right. But I will probably look at pushing them out randomly when they're done as well. It will mess up the algorithm just a little bit, but hey, that doesn't matter. Getting content to you, great viewers, and I appreciate each and every one of you is what this is all about. All of you stay safe. All of you take care, and I'll see you soon. And watch your backs. Don't get a bad back like me. It hurts. It hurts a lot. Goodbye.
Gentlemen, P is for Pixel, C is for Club. At the Gentleman's Pixel Club, we play old school games, no need to rule. With sunglasses on, we dive into retro fun. Masters of nostalgia, our joy never gets undone. G is for Gentlemen, P is for Pixel, C is for Club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, let's have some fun. Gentlemen of gaming, you know ladies, welcome to Pixelated Fun. Remember when we had Commodore and Atari too? Those were the days we loved them like a brother and you. From Pac-Man to Space Invaders, we played all night long. Gentleman's Pixel Club reminds us of those times when life was just right. G is for gentleman, P is for pixel, C is for club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, let's have some fun. Gentlemen out gaming and the ladies too. Retro fun never done. Through the years, the games may change, but the spirit stays the same. Gentlemen's Pixel Club is where we gather our hearts in a gang. Sunglasses on, we're ready to play. Gentlemen's Pixel Club, the ultimate gaming channel, always in play. G is for gentleman, P is for pixel, C is the club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, let's have some fun. And women and children of gaming, joystick fun are never done. G is for gentleman, T is for pixel, C is for club. The GPC brings us together every single video. Subscribe now and join the club, right, and have some fun. Gentlemen of gaming, pixelated fun never done.